Welcome home and welcome back. My name is Dominic Raphael. I am your host for Up in Canada, and it is appalling to see what the Emergencies Act has empowered against the people. Let's look at it from a very open-faced perspective. Trudeau decided that he was going to ban the judgment of his Emergency Act. It is unlawful to begin with. It is unconstitutional. It is a disgusting act by our Prime Minister. So let's look at the facts. If you survived the 60s scoop, then for the majority at that time, we survived the 70s drug ambition. And I call it the drug ambition is because there was a lot of experimental drugs going throughout Canada and the US, and people were messing up their lives with it. There was acid, there was cocaine, there was mushrooms, there was a cascade of mentally altering drugs. So, to my point, if you look back on the last 2 years, you have the pandemic worldwide, and the powers that be, or the powers that we've let be, have used it to their advantage and have taken advantage of their power and the power grab of all individuals across the planet. Again, to another point, it is obvious to any intelligent working person, or non-working person for that matter, any intelligent being can understand that what is going on right now, and the reason for it, is the power grab. You have to look at something from a very different perspective. The only reason that Trudeau has decided to disband the results of the decisions in Parliament to debate and to quash this Emergencies Act is because he's stalling. He's stalling because if you look around the world and you look at our neighbors to the south, you look at our neighbors to the north, and I'm talking way up north, if you know what I mean, if he gets his way, he will have every excuse to invoke the Emergencies Act. Based on what? Oh, a possible invasion from Russia to Ukraine? This is not just a local issue or problem. This is worldly. And who do you think, and I'm just throwing this out there, who do you think is responsible for this kind of anarchy? Well, if you look at it from a different perspective, it is so blatantly clear that oil and gas are the culprits. They are the power grabbers. They are trying to cause chaos and anarchy because guess what? Mr. Musk has changed the direction of the human population and the direction of the human race. And they don't like that. You cannot argue that the reason for all of this anarchy and chaos is because someone else is losing their power and money grab and their control over the entire populace of the planet. So, for Up in Canada, I am disgusted by our government. And I'm disgusted by any other government that is being tyrannical, is being a tyrant, and being so disregarded and blatantly ugly to people who are protesting peacefully and the right to protest. So, this is Up in Canada. And this is what our government is doing. I'm your host, Dominic Raphael, and I've been quiet and silent for too long. So, as I stated in recent videos, and I've done very few to begin with, I have labeled myself as a doctor. Now, I'm not a doctor, the air quote, as for a medical doctor or psychiatrist or doctor. I am a doctor of my own doctrine. Everything is based on my experiences. So if a doctor can make the claim that they are a professional person or a professional individual, well, so am I. Because my experiences are different from everyone else's, just as everyone else's experiences are different from those. So all I can say is I am with you, heart, soul, and mind, and body, especially mind, walking with you in Ottawa. And it's time to wake up and realize exactly what the issue is. And it's not anything but the facts. Oil and gas are draining down. The plug's been pulled on the economy for oil and gas. We have to embrace our humanity and move on to better and newer existence if we want to exist. So again, I'm Dominic Raphael. The doctor is signing out. Peace, love, trust. Trust your gut. Trust your instinct. Because that's our God-given right. Our God-given gift. Or it can be your spiritual gift. Or it could be your special gift. It could be whatever religious belief you want. But it is a natural and instinctual it's an instinctual patent of the human species. All my love. Cheers.